A podcast made by Watford fans for Watford fans. From the Rookery End.
The three Scorboard men came to Watford in 1978, when the electronic scoreboard was constructed. Elton John had first spotted them performing on the Strip in Las Vegas back in 1976, and brought the three brothers over to make goal celebrations at Vicarage Road unique. Together they saw some of the club's greatest moments, but parted company in 1993, when the scoreboard was taken down and the current Vicarage Road stand built. Since then, each has led a very different life to the other. Here are their stories, from left to right.
Well, after liking that scoreboard, I wasn't going to sit around. I spent 25 years jumping around and I was really good at jumping. So I took up a career in fitness. I get real buzz taking classes and seeing people get into shape. Unfortunately, I'm limited with the type of classes I can take. I'm not good at Pilates or spin classes, but I've developed my own exercise. It's called the Star Jumper size. I'm looking at taking it nationwide, and I'm going to be on the next series of Dragon's Den to get some investment, so wish me luck.
So life is good for the one on the left. The story of the one in the middle is not as positive.
I'm not going to lie, I fell quite dramatically after 93 and suffered with deep depression. Being in the middle of the three of us, I got more attention than the other two. We were like Bros, you know. I was Matt Goss, with the other two being the less known, Luke and Craig. Yeah, we looked exactly the same, but I had a bit more style, a bit more panache, a bit more class. I do a lot of work around Christmas. I did a good few years on Oxford Street lights, but I got caught up in a lot of bad things. I drank a lot, mainly battery acid, but I also started hanging around with the wrong crowd. I had a very turbulent on-off relationship with a slutty neon light who had been part of the old Paradise Lost nightclub sign. You might have read about it in the papers. These days, I have a simple life. I work nights at McDonald's lighting the giant M on St Albans Road. It's not I hope my life would pan out, but it does for me.
Tough times for the one in the middle, but it was a much happier ending for the one on the right.
We got paid very well by Elton and Jack Petchey. I heard one rumour that we were on more money than Wilf Rostron. Not being a big party animal, I had quite a nice nest egg when we left in 1993. I invested heavily in hypercolour t-shirts technology and it paid off very well. I now live on the coast in deepest Cornwall with my wife, who's a former Miss Pac-Man. We try and live a green lifestyle, and we live off the earth resources around us. We grow our own food, wind, hydroelectric and a bit of solar in the summer months.
The three former Scoreboard men don't see each other much these days, but a few times a year they meet up in a Watford park to watch a Sunday League game, just waiting for a goal that they can celebrate like the good old days.
A podcast made by Watford fans for Watford fans. From the Rookery End.